This is Daddy Rooster 88 with podcast number 2. And today is something a little different. It's kind of a funny story. I went to a birthday party this weekend. I had some girls that were like my son's age. They were asking, when's the next podcast? And I said, oh man, I did have something lined up. It just wasn't working, but this is going to work out perfect because they're girls. I don't have a lot of female followers. This is perfect for them. So my guest is going to be Sarah. You had a different last name now?
Yeah, it's Sarah Paula now.
Okay. All right. The reason I had you on today is because my channel kind of has fitness related in there. It's Daddy Rooster Sports Media. I have football videos, and some of those people, they like to work out, especially during this time. It's the off season. My wife actually said, hey, I think it was Teresa showed us a picture and said, look at Sarah, man, she's changed, she's transformed, and man, that's some work right there. That's good. And I just wanted to bring you on and just in case there's those young girls out there or whoever that wants to get inspired and shows that you can be empowered and you can be in the Marines, because you are in the Marines, right? What's your where you stationed and everything?
I'm stationed on Camp Pendleton right now.
All right, that's in San Diego. That's the best weather right there. I mean, you could exercise all year long outside. But anyhow, just to give a little background, I mean, you do come from Porterville.
I went to Porterville, I went to Wenatchee, and then I went to Mission Oak, and then I graduated from Sierra Vista.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. It was kind of like some different schools there. So after you graduated, what made you decide you wanted to be a Marine?
So I think when I was in high school, I had seen like the Blue Angels, and those are pretty much like the people who do like the air shows. And that's when I found out about like the military and stuff. But when I learned like of the different branches, I thought that the Marines were the coolest. And they were the only ones at the shop at the time. So that's who I had spoken to first. And I actually graduated the same day that
So they that's right. I forgot they come to the school and then they do like a little recruiting thing. But yeah, so you went straight out of high school. You went in there. What is going towards fitness in your life and all that right now? Is it taught you like discipline or what kind of values or anything is it?
So one thing that I learned, right, is that through pain, you become very disciplined. And like when I was in boot camp, they would put you like in a front plank and try to teach you something. And then every time that you would forget it, they would put you in the front. And that would like instill like memory into like the whole thing is basically like a feeling, you'll remember it. So like that's kind of how I started getting into like the whole fitness thing, because I liked the way that it felt whenever I would work out. And the reason that I really started working out was because of the medical.
Yeah, I know for sure. They tell you like you can do more than you think. Your mind, it's a strong weapon. Well, that definitely carries over into exercise and in everything. I mean, just waking up in the morning, you gotta just talk yourself and say, don't listen to your first reaction, because it's always the one that's, oh, I'm comfortable right now. But that's normal. So being in there, you go through boot camp, you do all that. Do you have to keep working out, or you just did that on your own?
So there's a standard that you have to meet, and even if you meet that standard, it's like seen as like not good enough. And so being like a female, I'm already seen as less, right? So I kind of just like had a competition between myself and then like the other women. And that's pretty much like what keeps me going because I don't want to just be like the minimum and I don't want to just be like average. So like if I can be a better version of myself and then
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's awesome. So like, is there like a specific gym you go, or is it like I heard there was one like Coronado Island or something like that? Is there? Is that
so
true?
I've heard of it, but I haven't been there. It's like super far. Like Coronado is like near the border. But I go to two gyms. I go to EOS and I go to 24-hour fitness.
All right, all right. And what would you say you're power lifter, or would you say more bodybuilder type?
I think I'm somewhere like in the middle because I know that like there's certain rules that you would need. Like I don't track my macros or anything, so I'm not like a bodybuilder at all. But
So when you are working out or you're doing something like that, and you're in your headphones or whatever, I don't know if you wear them, but what kind of playlist do you got going?
so it just depends usually. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but like some heartbreak music is usually what gets me through the workout. Like I have to create like a scenario in my head, and it just like motivates me.
Yeah, that everybody's got their own deal, and then and everybody I change my music all the time, but whatever works. Hey man, we're not always gonna have music, so if we're out like you in the field or we're somewhere and your headphones break, and we all got to learn how to motivate ourselves no matter what. So yeah, that's a good lesson there. What are your goals? Like, where are you gonna go? Just stay fit, or is it like, are you gonna go something further?
So I have some like short term goals right now. So I have to do like two types of like fitness tests. One of them I've already maxed out, and the second one, um, so like a short term goal, I want it's out of 300 points. I want to get like a 285. Right now I'm like at 270, so I'm almost there. But like long term, I'd like to have like a 300 on both tests. And then like one of my goals is to be able to bench a plate, and I'm so close. I'm so close.
Yep, yep. One plate, that's a lot. I mean, when we're they consider gym bro, you got to do two plates. So one plate for you. Oh yeah, that's huge. Um, so like when you're eating, do you eat you buy your own food, or you get like from the whatever they offer you there?
Today I went to Walmart and I bought a bunch of groceries. Um, for the most part, I do eat pretty clean. Like it might be repetitive, but I do meal prep. So like in the morning, I'll make like eggs almost every day, and then for lunch, I'll have whatever I meal prep the day before, which is usually like chicken and rice, chicken and potatoes, broccoli rice.
Oh yeah, that's smart. That's what I was gonna say. Like, um, there's like people that count their calories, and then there's people that go with carbs or whatever it is. But probably you probably do a little bit of both, huh?
Right now, I'm not really like tracking like my macros, but I do like watch what I eat. But I do see that whenever if I do track my macros, like the difference it made. So like, I think for like 3 months, from like maybe like November to maybe January, I did count, and it was a crazy difference what it made. I think I was allowing myself like it's not a lot, but I had like 1,200 calories, and then like whatever I burned. Like I had this app. It was like my Fitness Pal or something, and it would tell me like, oh, you need to make this. You need to have this many calories. You need to have this many amount of carbs. Everything like that.
Yeah, 1,200, man. That's not very many. That's you're gonna get cut for sure.
Like, so when I started that, I was like 139, and I went to like 129.
Yeah,
But the is what really went like was what went good because like before I started it, I wasn't like super strong. But then when I came back after, and then I put on more muscle, that's when good. So
Yeah, I'll probably put up some pictures of you from those ones you posted in your um when you first got in and then how you are now, and so people can see like doesn't matter where you are, what kind of job you have, you can still find time. When do you work out anyways? In the morning or evenings?
um, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I work out in the mornings and the evenings. And then so on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So every day on the evenings, but Monday, Wednesday, Fridays in the mornings.
All right, a little bit of both. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
morning
just because.
person. Yep, you get some serious people at different times of the day, so you just got to find that. But so like when you're done, are you gonna keep going, or what are you gonna be at in 10 years, or what? Are you still gonna be a Marine? I mean, you once a Marine, always a Marine, but are you still gonna be in there?
To stay in as long as like the Marine Corps lets me. So like honestly, I don't even know where I'm gonna be at tomorrow. So like what I always tell people is for as long as the Marine Corps will let me, I'll stay in.
Yep, one day at a time. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to get a little quick interview for those people out there that need some inspiration. Could be somebody getting ready to finish high school, could be somebody thinking about Marines, could be just somebody lacking confidence. If they see what you've done, I'm pretty sure they'll be inspired. So keep up the good work, and you're inspiring us all over here. So we can't wait to see what the future holds. So thanks for coming on. Good night.